Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. Today I'm going to show you how to do this corner flip card. I did this for a swap that I was in, and it's kind of a neat different type fold for your front. So I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to start with the Early Espresso base. It's just like a card front. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's a regular full-size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Very Vanilla that is 5 1/4 by 8. So 5 1/4 by 8. And then we're going to bring our scorer trimmer in here. And something you may not know is you see on the scoring blade and the cutting blade how they have that little point on the end here. Wherever that point is lined up on your guide here, that's where the blade is going to start cutting. So like here it's at 1 1/2. So if I cut down, I would be starting my cut at 1 1/2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece here, 5 1/4 by 8, and we're going to score it at 4. Then we're going to move it over to 3. So we're going to line the edge up at 3 here. And we're going to line our cutter up at 2 1/4. So it's at 2 1/4. And then we're going to cut down to 4 5/8. And we want to stop and bring that up. So we cut from 2 1/4 down to 4 5/8. So we got 5/8 of an inch left here that ain't cut. Then we're going to turn this, line it back up at the 3-inch mark, and then we're going to bring it in our cutter here at the 3-inch mark, and we're going to cut up to 5/8 of an inch. So now we have this little cutout here. So we stopped 5/8 of an inch from each edge. All right. Now all we have to do is fold in half. This is our regular card size. Get my bone folder in here. And then you're just going to flip this towards you. And just when you do your creases, just make sure you're straight. Like that. And that is your corner flip. Pretty cool, huh? Then just take your snail or fast fuse, whatever adhesive you like to use, and fold that in. Secure your flip. Now we can go ahead and apply adhesive to the back of our card. And then we're going to put that on the Early Espresso mat. Get myself straightened back out here. I moved everything around. Like that. Now I have another piece of Early Espresso, and this is, let me double check here, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that. So you still have a little Very Vanilla all the way around. And then I have a little Very Vanilla piece, which is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And I'm going to stamp the train from the Traveler stamp set using their Early Espresso ink. Get that good and inked up. See if I can do this straight. There we go. Oh, I got a little overstamp, so we're going to flip that over. Don't have to push down so hard. It's one of my new pads, so it doesn't take a lot. Perfect. And then I have the Best Dad Ever, and this is from the And Many More stamp set. There's a lot of different sentiments in that set. It's a nice set to have. And then here's that traveler set. It's got the boat, the train, camera, suitcase. Nice masculine set. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this Best Dad Ever and I'm going to stamp that on a piece of Very Vanilla. And I'm going to punch that out with my word window punch. And then what I did was I took the Project Life Cards and Labels framelit, and I took this one down here, and I ran it through the Big Shot in Early Espresso, and I got this. So I'm going to take the little punched out sentiment here and I'm going to attach that like so. Take my train and center that like that, and then I'm going to pop this up with a couple dimensionals. And that goes there. A really quick and easy card for, it can be for Father's Day, birthday. And then the last thing I did was add the Neutros candy dots, which I forgot to grab them, but you can see on this card. I just put one on each end right there. So that is your corner flip card for today. Thanks for stopping by.